Hello, Umar Farooq. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. And where are you from at this moment?
I'm from Mohammadpur, Bashbari, sir.
How is the place? Is it good for living?
I don't think so, sir. Actually, there is quite a busy road. It's a main road and it's quite busy with a lot of traffic, sir. So it's quite noisy as well.
How many years are you living there?
I've been living here for 1 year, sir.
Okay. So, what's your educational background? What are you doing?
Sir, I've just completed my A-level and right now I'm studying IELTS and I'm also going through a diploma called Motion Graphics.
Okay. So, what's your future plan?
My future plan is to I would like to go abroad for further studies, especially for undergraduate under for economics, and yeah, that's it. I would also like to
Okay,
pursue a PhD on it.
that's good. So, now I'm going to ask you some question regarding your school. Did you go to secondary or high school near to where you live?
Yes, I did. It is Cardiff International School, and it is in Dhanmondi, and I'm in from Mohammadpur, so it's quite near. You can go by walk. It will only
Hmm,
takes 20 minutes or so.
that sounds sweet. What did you like about your secondary or high school?
I really like the teachers, the and the teaching facilities that is provided by the school. The teacher are also nice. They taught really well, and that's it.
Okay. Tell me about anything you didn't like at your school.
I did like the school, but there are some things regarding the school. For example, there is a lot of bullies. But the teacher did well from protecting us from the bullies. We had survived the school years, and but I hope that there are a lot of improvement to it as well.
What is the best memory from your school?
The best memory from my school is probably the teacher. I think all of them are best memories from my childhood or from my school years. So there's nothing really individual section to it.
Okay. How do you think your school could be improved?
It can be improved a lot of ways. First of all, they can expand their territory. They can use that territory to build fields for footballs, basketballs. You know, they can include sports facilities. But other than that, it's perfect.
Okay. So, Umar Farooq, you did well. So, our first part is over. Now we are moving forward. Part two. I speaking part two, cue card part. So, now I'm giving a cue card. You can think for 1 minute. Then you have to deliver lecture up to 2 minutes. Okay. So, your topic.
Okay.
Describe something you didn't have now, but would really like to own in the future. You should say what this thing is, how long you have wanted to own it, where you first saw it, and explain why you would like to own it.
Okay, sir.
You have to speak at least 2 minutes, okay? You can try.
Yes, sir. Sir, shall I start?
Yes, you can start.
Thank you, sir. Uh, Actually, I would like to have a car. It is a quite an individual and a quite beautiful car. It's named Mercedes, and it has a lot of text. It is quite beautiful and it is quite aesthetic to its design as well. And to be honest, I've been seeing this car when I was from childhood. I've known this logo. I've known this brand from a very young age, but the design was quite new itself, and I really would like to own it someday. Not obviously in a distant future. The things itself, like there are a lot of features to these cars as well. For example, it has very comfy seats. There's a lot of text like TV, sensors, and more to it than any of the car I've ever seen. And I would like to have it maybe when I will be able to buy on my own, and that's it.
It's amazing. Your presentation was excellent, okay? So
Thank
you
you,
did
sir.
great. Now is part three, discussion topics, owning things. What type of things do young people in your country most want to own today?
Well, most of the young people today nowadays they would really like to own mobiles, especially no new mobiles that are coming every year.
Okay. And any other things?
Um, if in the case of young people, they mostly want mobile. I don't know if they would like to have anything. Maybe it could be shoes, it could be clothes, but mostly mobile. It's a trend nowadays.
Gadgets, different gadgets.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Why do some people feel they need to own things? Why they feel?
Well, most of the people would like to have these things because they may never have, and they would like to have satisfaction from it. So it's completely up to people that, like for example, for myself, I would like to have some things that I have never owned. So that is why people wants more thing or wants to own things.
Thank you. Do you think that owning lots of things make people happy?
Uh, some people yes, but for me no, because when you own more things, then you would end up being greedy and you would like to have more things. So you are never being satisfied. So this is like kind of disease, kind of a problem that I would not like to face. And however, it could be true for some people that they would have satisfaction from it.
Thank you. Okay, salaries for skilled people. Do you think television and films can make people want to get new positions?
Yes, it does, especially in regards to ads that are being advertised by their favorite actors or sports people. Then it does makes an impact on people to actually own those things. For example, if one of my favorite actor ends up with a really beautiful advertisement based on some kind of perfume or a car, then I would definitely want to buy it. As like others people, maybe they think that it is what drive them to success.
Okay. Are there any benefits to society of people wanting to get new positions?
It does have a great deal of benefits to, especially to the economy itself. As when people wants more, as in stated by the economists itself, that when people wants more, it creates more opportunity and jobs for other people to produce such things. So this does drives to a very beneficial economic system.
Okay, the last question. Do you think people will consider that having lots of possessions is a sign of success in the future?
Uh, it does. Some people see thinks that materialism does provide sign of success, but in truth, that sometimes success is not driven by materialism, but rather from efficiency from a person. So, for example, you own certain things that you never use it again, so that does not drive to success, but rather inefficiency. But when you have things that really drive you to success, from the books or some kind of pen or computer itself, then it does drive people to a higher success.
Thank you. So, thank you for your excellent performance today. So, you should know how
Thank you, sir.
we give you the score. So, you know, there are four marking criteria in our speaking test. First one is fluency. Your fluency was excellent. Secondly,
Thank you,
pronunciation, that was mind blowing. Lexical
sir.
resource, you could improve your lexical resource, I mean vocabulary. So, you should work for it. And finally,
Yes, sir.
that is grammatical range and accuracy. Your grammatical knowledge is good, but you can improve it. Understand? You can use more complex sentence and compound sentences. Understand? So this is the first live with me. This is the first test with me. Understand? So what kind of problems you were feeling? You can share with
Uh,
our viewers today.
okay. So as for me, most important is bringing lexical resources, different vocabularies and synonyms or antonyms. So it is quite difficult for me to bring those from my mind when I'm completely blank right now. And other than that, it's true that I have a grammatical mistake because I have been speaking such in English for such a long time. But I hope I could improve one day, maybe
Okay.
sooner.
It's your first class with me today. So how are you feeling today?
I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I'm really happy to have such an interview. Like I'm able to increase my efficiency. I'm able to feel that I can talk freely. But obviously I'm still nervous, so I'm trying to
And
improve my nervousness.
how are
And
you feeling today that how are you feeling today that you are on live?
I'm actually scared. I didn't know that I was going live, but I don't know. I hope it's good.
Is it your first experience going live?
Yes, sir. Absolutely, first experience. It's actually also my first experience to talk directly through a camera when I'm still looking at the screen, but I'm trying to focus on the camera itself. But it's quite difficult.
What you are thinking? I mean, Liakat is going to teach me on live or to be only before the camera only. What is your thought today?
Actually, 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 I completely thought that you're going to just talk to me on camera, maybe practice. I don't know that I was supposed to go to live, so
Okay, so
I'm
I mean,
still.
so can we think about you that in the future you will speak better?
Yes, sir. I really hope that I speak better, especially from today or any day before. I want to improve myself, especially in speaking. So yes, sir.
Okay. So our exam is over, dear viewers. Our exam is over. Now we will discuss other things in English with Umar Farooq. So as far as I saw you that in our coaching center, whenever you come, I mean in the Asr time, you come here, your class maybe what's your time? 5 p.m. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
5 p.m. So that is the, I mean, you say prayer, Asr and Maghrib with me. So normally the students of English medium, I mean, they are arrogant, okay? They are not loyal to their families, even with their teachers, understand? But you are different. So what motivates you to be sober and to be religious?
To be honest, the first and foremost motivation is came to Allah Himself from through the message of the Quran and Sunnah. So to be honest, if I'm anything to be like myself, then it was supposed to be because of the religion itself. Like it create me a much better person of myself.
So whenever you will finish your education, I mean, you will complete your master's, even PhD. So what will you do for your family? I mean, for your parents?
Obviously, I would like to build a house for my mom. And other than that, I don't really see into the future because I absolutely leave it to Allah that He would guide me wheresoever the path leads me to.
So you're a student. I think that your monetary, I mean, matters comes from your father. So a house for your mom, but what is for your father?
Well, for my father, to be honest, like like I really didn't think it really a lot of such things in the
You will
future,
be
in the distant
disappointed.
future.
Understand? Your father will be disappointed. A sweet home for your mom, but nothing for your father.
Obviously, in that house, my father is going to leave too, so I didn't really differentiate among them, but like I really love my mother, so that's why I'm a bit distant.
You
I'm a
could
bit
say,
towards
I
her.
mean, a sweet home for my mom and a car for my father. Then it will be
Yeah,
balanced.
something like
Understand?
that. Yes, something like that. Like my father really loves cars, so obviously I would like I didn't think it, but I will think about it.
Okay, you will think, but you're not thinking.
No. I would take it.
You're thinking
Inshallah,
for
I
your
would
mom,
take it.
but you're not thinking for your father.
like
Okay. Do
like
you have any
I
others? Do you have any other sibling?
yes, of course I do. Like I have an elder sister.
Okay. She got married.
No, not yet. She's actually studying LLB.
Where she studying?
She's
Where?
studying in LCLS. In Kolabagan, sir. Kolabagan
That
First
is
Lane.
that is British law.
Yes, absolutely, sir. And it's really tough.
And what's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is actually economics, but I do have a quite a good taste in sociology, environmental management, especially towards social science. It does like drive me in about social life of world and people.
Okay. So whenever you are a successful person in the world after 20 years, what will you do for your country, for your society?
Inshallah, sir, I do have. I know that I didn't really think about my parents in the future, but I did think about what to do for my country because I really love my country, and I think that there's a great room for improvement for my country, especially to regards orphan people, poor people, and a lot of people with disabilities. Since most of the disabled people are coming from such accidents in our country. Since there's a lot of accident going throughout our every day, and I've seen it. So I would like to help some kind of social support and system so that they could earn, they could live like a normal people and no longer begging on the street.
Okay. So you are studying at Liakas, I think at best 2 or 3 classes. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 classes,
Okay.
sir.
So how is the, I mean, commitment? How is the environment? And I mean, everybody is cooperating for you or not?
To be
Say
honest,
something
the
about
environment is,
say something about your experience, happy experience of Liakats.
to be honest, I'm like, even though I'm quite new to the classes, and I can't say it all together, but as far as I feel really great with Liakat's coaching center, like really great. Like the teacher are very supportive. They are using live recordings and teach us reading and all the section in regards to the IELTS, like directly towards IELTS examination system. So I'm very happy to being able to cope up with such good facilities and learning capacity that is being provided.
And in all the institutions, I mean, coaching centers, there are no place for, I mean, saying salat prayer, but we do have a
Yes,
small
sir.
one.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
And there
Absolutely.
is and
Even
there
in,
is a place. Okay, even say about the prayer place.
no, to be honest, I actually never seen a coaching center where they give a individual prayer place. And when I went to Liakat and they're offering facilities to pray, I'm very happy. I'm very happy that you're able to exercise your religious matter. So in
And
that case,
who was
I'm
the
very,
imam today for Maghrib prayer?
sir, you.
And how was the tilawat?
So really great, sir. Actually, to be honest, I have also told my mom that you actually recite so good, sir, and I'm actually quite into the role model of you. Like I'm also trying to recite much more perfectly, or somewhat, if not perfect, but somewhat better.
Okay, we are expecting from liakats for you. You should achieve 8.5 to 9. So you should work hard.
Yes, sir.
And
Absolutely,
that's why
sir.
I am
I'm.
assisting you. And that's why I'm assisting you privately.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That's really
Okay,
generous, sir. That's really
Okay, Umar
generous.
Farooq, see you again in other lives, in other classes.
Yes.
And thank you,
Yes.
everybody, being with us today for the live program. So, thank you, everybody. Allah Hafiz. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you. I love you, sir.